He just loved children. He was not a child molester, and I am certain of that. He loved children. He'd play with my son Eric and my son Donald, and he'd just play with them forever. He loved children, but he was not a child molester.
Lisa Marie says she never saw any inappropriate behavior.
If I had seen anything, believe me, his ass would have been hanging from a tree. So, I don't know. I never saw anything like that. Now, I don't know what's happening lately with him. I really don't.
The person that was my close friend, that was like a brother to me, he was not that guy. He was a guy who was so innocent, so kind of sheltered, you couldn't even swear around him.
Let me tell you now, if I had one iota, one shred of doubt, I would not be, I had children of my own. I would not be sitting here defending a man I thought was guilty. This is an injustice, this is an outrage, this is an insult to legitimate victims.
You don't think Michael Jackson has molested one single person?
I do not.
Michael was innocent, and that was what the interview was about with the police in 1993. I told them he is not that guy, and they said, well, maybe you just don't understand your friend. And I said, no, I know the difference between pedophiles and somebody who's not a pedophile because I've been molested. Here's the names. Go investigate.
Was he a pedophile?
No, we don't believe so. I don't believe so.
Not at all.
Being a father myself and being a man, men know men. He had the desires of women like we do.
You knew him when you were a kid?
Yeah, I knew MJ when I was young, man. We got a chance to hang out a lot. All I know is from my experiences with him, he was the best, man. He's my mentor. Like, I wouldn't be doing this music thing without Michael Jackson being in the picture.
Grew up with him literally since he was 3 and I was 5, and so being around him was just normal.
And what I know is Michael was a gentleman, and he was respectful to every child that I saw him with and to me myself. So there was a group of kids, and we all formed a bond. We were all friends with Michael, and I asked each one of those kids about their experiences, and every one of them told me the same thing that I experienced.
I had no doubt. I knew he didn't do it.
Did you ever ask him?
I didn't have to. We talked about it all the time. We talked about things. Both families lied.
So I got to stay. And so it was just Michael and I in Neverland for the next week.
And your parents allowed that. And your parents allowed that. And your parents allowed that.
My parents allowed that. Mm-hmm. Within either the first or second night of Michael and I being alone at Neverland, the night started changing. One of the ways I remember it starting is, Michael just sort of starting to touch my legs and touch my crotch over my pants.
Did it scare you? Did you think it was wrong? Did you think it was wrong? Did you think it was wrong?
Him showing me how to perform oral sex on him.
Did it scare you? Did you think it was wrong?
A couple days prior to the abuse starting, he started touching me, just in the sense of like, panned on my leg. Lots of hugs, kissing my forehead, rubbing my hands. So there had been this kind of development of physical closeness that was happening already that felt like a father. It just felt amazing.
Court testimony shows that from the stand, Wade Robson denied ever kissing, showering, or even cuddling with Jackson.
Old Wade had slumber parties with Jackson, sleeping with him in the same bed.
Yeah, there's been different times where it just be me and Michael. Then there'll be other times where he has other friends over too. This is what, like what Brett said, it's just a slumber party. We just have a lot of fun.
Are you still friendly with Michael?
Yeah, we still talk every couple months, catch up.
You do, really?
Yeah.
Well, what's he like?
What's he like? He's a good guy.
He's a good guy?
Yeah.
Show me where he touched you. Nothing ever like that? No nonsense, no shenanigans? But he's a weird guy, you have to admit, right?
You know what, at the end of the day, it's like, everybody's got something weird about him. Everybody's got something strange about him.
Yeah, but some people more than others. Yeah.
True. At the end of the day, all I'm here, it's like, you know, you may not like him, you may have weird thoughts about him.
At the end of the day.
Why don't you let me talk for a minute? No. But it's like, you know, as long as people don't forget, you know, how talented he is and what he's done for the music industry. Think whatever you want about him, but you can't deny his talent. You know? Every time we were together, it happened. There was no night that went by that I was with him that he didn't sexually abuse me.
She believed Wade Robson's powerful testimony at the trial that Jackson never molested him.
It's just kind of suspicious that, you know, they'd go ahead and do this so many years later when Michael Jackson's not here to defend himself.